Hello everyone, today we are going to create a React To-Do app, and this app have different functionality like how to create components, how to manage states, how to create to manage empty state management. Like this one, this text you are seeing here, it's an empty state because there is no a task in this application right now. Then this text will appear, no to do task. You can also add an image there is no problem. It's your preference, whatever you prefer, you can do that there. So that's one functionality. Another functionality we are going to create is a bar. It's like what, this one. If you try to add nothing, it will pop up and tell you to please enter to do. All right, if you put some spaces and try to enter, it will also tell you you've not entered a to do. All right, so you have to write something. For example, I can write let me remove the spaces. Go to the gym. Right, if I write that and click add, it will add like you have seen there. All right, I can add another one like read a book a day. All right, can add. Right, can also say go to the shop. Okay, you can see it's adding. So then you can mark this one. You can see these icons here. If you click this one, is you've completed your task. So if I click that task is completed, that task is completed, and that task is completed. You can also uncomplete it. All right, if you click it again. All right, then you can delete the task. All right, you can click here, the trash icon here, it's for deleting. You can delete the icons, not the icons, sorry, you can delete the task. Then these tasks are added to the local storage. You are going to use the local storage, so whenever you refresh your browser, it will stay there. Even if you close this browser, the item won't disappear, they will still be there because they are added on the local storage. All right, that's a functionality I'm going to show you. And lastly, this is for editing the task. This functionality, I want us to do it from scratch. I've not implemented it, but I want to do it with you from scratch and show you how you can do this one. All right, so if you delete everything, the task, this one will appear. So let's get started. So if you don't know how to install React, I think it's very simple and it's available on Google or on the React. You can just Google and you can see how you can install your React app or React library. So as you can see here, I have this component. This is a app.js component. I've also written CSS for our application. This is just basic CSS. It's not complicated. You can do it yourself. But this tutorial today is not about CSS. So let's continue. So I will remove that. Then we have this component I've created here. It's empty for us now. And if we look at my app right now, you can see there is nothing because I've deleted everything. All right, there is nothing because I've deleted everything. You are starting from scratch. All right, yeah, that's just this is just a background color I've added. There is no any other functionality. So let's continue. This card, I've imported it here using this. You just write import card from component card. All right, then this, the word that you have written here, it can be anything, but you start with a capital letter and you put here. All right, it is going to work properly. All right, there is nothing else I've added in this to do app. So let's begin from scratch. How do you write a component? It's very simple. The way you start, the way a component are JavaScript function. So we can write a JavaScript function, right? And I can name it card. I don't know why I named it card. I can name it anything else, but I just want it to be similar with the file name. All right, there's nothing special about that. Yeah, that's a function. I can write you have to write a return. All right, and I can return something like h1 and say hello world. All right, so that I can see if the app is working correctly. Remember that I have some CSS, so this one will be displayed with some CSS classes. All right, okay. As you can see here, export default imported as card was not found in component.build, that one. So now this one is the JSX. All right, this how you write those. It's just like HTML. All right, then you have to write this one, this error you are seeing here in the console. So default export. All right, but at the end of your application. So I can write export. All right, export default, and the name of the app card. All right, not capital, it's just card. Yeah, like that. All right, and you can see here, successful. Webpack compiled, successful. So if I open my app again, first this is an error for previous what, because we had not exported it. All right, so as you can see, that's hello world. All right, hello world. Okay, let's continue. Now we are not going to display hello world, but we want to display what we call a form. All right, a form and what, and some list item. All right,